The Largo from the New World Symphony by Anton Dvorak is a beautiful melody for practicing vibrato and phrasing, controlled breathing, dynamics, legato tonguing, and smooth tapers. Advanced players may also use it to work on transposition skills, tone colors, soft high register playing, vocalizations, and even whistle tones. As you listen to the English horn play this mournful melody, try to hear all the subtle ways the musician shapes the phrases to create expression and interest. For the purpose of this video, we will be working with a rhythmically simplified version of just the first 8 measures, found on page 17 of Blocki Flute Method Book 2. This is one of the 6 melodies that you memorized in Book 1 using the 5-note major scale patterns. It should be very familiar to you by now. The melody written in scale degrees looks like this. Please pause and take a moment now to memorize this tune in the key of E flat major on page 17. Now that the notes and rhythms have been committed to memory, we're ready to begin our work to make this melody as sweet and expressive as possible. The first step is to ensure that we are using our breath as efficiently as possible. We need to be able to hold a long tone about 12 seconds to play each 4-measure phrase in one breath. Let's inhale for 12 slow beats first so that we're sure we have enough air, and then we'll exhale out that air as we make our flute embouchure on the 3rd wheel of the Pneuma Pro for another 12 seconds. Notice that each 4-bar phrase ends with a long tone, first an F, then an E flat. We'll start out there by making a beautiful taper as we decrescendo on the long note. Using the Pneuma Pro, we'll aim the air first down to wheel 4 and then up to wheel 3 as we get softer. Do this by bringing our lower lip forward so we don't go flat. And this ensures a beautiful diminuendo without the pitch change. We'll demonstrate one more time with the flute and the Pneuma Pro. Here's the F. Advanced players can take this taper to an even softer level by playing the phrase using only whistle tones. You can practice this on the Pneuma Pro by trying to spin wheels 1 and 2 very slowly for as long as possible. To make different tone colors on the flute, try forming your mouth into different vowel sounds as you play. A, E, I, O, and U. Okay, now we're going to try an E sound right now, so if you could make an E sound on the Pneuma Pro, let's see what happens with the fan. Good. Alright, now let's switch to an O. Alright, so it moves down, right? Okay, now which one of those would you think would give you a more dark, longing sound?
Most definitely the O.
The O? Okay, yeah. And what kind of color do you think that would be?
A dark blue.
Dark blue? It's a longing sort of color. Okay, we'll try it one more time. This is the E. And then the O. I think you were right. Another way to make a phrase more musical is to follow the shape of the line by making a crescendo when the notes rise and a decrescendo when they descend. We will use this plan for the first 4 measures of Dvorak's melody. Then, to create dynamic variety, we will play the second 4-measure phrase, making one long 2-measure crescendo and then a decrescendo till the end of the phrase. These pairs of crescendos and decrescendos are often referred to as hairpins. Let's try this on the Pneuma Pro and listen to the different speeds of air used for crescendos and decrescendos. Next, play the phrase using only the note G, observing every nuance we can without changing notes or articulating. Again with the printed notes and articulations, as well as our new dynamic ideas for beautiful phrasing. Vibrato is another way to evoke the emotion of a phrase. Start with measured vibrato of 4 pulses per quarter note. It sounds a little funny at first, and then eventually we'll work on it so it becomes more natural. My assistant will play this exercise on the Pneumo Pro, being careful to keep the airstream moving even while she's pulsing. Later, you can experiment with different speeds and widths of vibrato to create variety in your playing. Try some of these additional challenging exercises to gain total mastery over one of the most beautiful melodies ever written. There are so many different elements that go into playing beautiful phrases like Dvorak's Largo. I hope this mini lesson has inspired you to go beyond the black dots of notes and rhythms and to dig deep to find expression, variety, and beauty in each and every measure you play.